Hey guys, Brixenta here. Welcome to another vlog. I was actually going to only make it a two-part video, so this is a continuation of the last video of my second audition for The Voice. I hope you enjoy. Then, at the end of February, finally, one of the girls I had connected with at one of my practice performances, her cousin was taking voice lessons from this guy, and his wife had an opening. So I talked to her. She has amazing credentials, you know, so and she said that she could, because I had talked to a couple other people prior to that, but they didn't sound like they could actually get me to where I wanted to go, and they said they had connections, but they were kind of wishy-washy. Anyway, the point is, she was solid. She was super nice. I loved her the minute I met her. She knew how to train people, and I have never regretted taking lessons from her. I absolutely love her, adore her. I give her so much credit for being in the place that I'm at right now, because my voice has changed so much. It went from being okay, and maybe some people would want to hear me, to being, okay, I can do this, I can perform for people, I got a great voice. It makes a world of difference when you take lessons, even if just for confidence. And then in the summer I started doing open mic nights, and one of the open mic nights I had somebody ask me if I thought about a career in it, or if I was doing anything, paid gigs or anything like that. I still don't know why he asked, but it was like such an exciting thing, because it was like, somebody thinks that I'm, obviously if they're asking, they think you're good enough to be doing things paid, right? And so it was like the most exciting thing ever. And one of the other open mic nights, I think it was prior to that, I was doing Pretty Pretty Please, one of my favorite songs to perform because it's such a fun song. People like to dance to it. And I had a couple of people come stand up, come front row, pretty much in my face, but it was still fun. And they were dancing and getting into it, and that was when I was like, yes, I am doing the right thing. This is where I'm supposed to be. I'm going to continue to go forward with it because this is amazing. This is what I'm doing it for. Then of course later on down the road, I had a couple people told me when I was singing it made them cry, which is every performer's dream. Okay, maybe not every performer's dream, but every singer's dream. It's what every singer wants to hear. So there's vast improvements. So I worked a lot on technical skills over about a year. And then in January of 2017, I decided to audition for The Voice again. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it again or not, but I decided to go ahead anyway, because I was like, I want to have a good audition, because I can actually do that now, regardless of whether or not I make it through. That day was so interesting. There were so many things that happened. Get to Chicago, and I'm like, okay, awesome. I have some time before my audition. I'm gonna have time to go eat lunch, to go touch up my makeup, still have an hour or two to spare. Nice, easy day. No, that is not what happened. What happened was, that happened to be a day that a women's protest was taking place, and they weren't prepared for the amount of people that showed up, which I had no idea what was going on at the time, obviously. So this vast number of people showed up, and so they were all over the streets, so the buses couldn't get through, because I was trying to take from the train station, I was trying to take a bus to Navy Pier. And I get there, and I pretty much have to run to my audition, but I made it in time. I even made it towards the beginning of the line, which was another concern, because my train was leaving early enough that I didn't have a ton of time to audition. So, you know, same thing as last year. We wait in these massive lines, and so I go through these lines, I meet these people, and it's every year's different, because you meet all kinds of different people, and you never really know what you're going to expect. There's such a wide array of people. It's such a good experience. So if you sing, and even if you don't think you're going to make it through, do it. Like, audition for The Voice, because it's an awesome experience. And there's a lot of people that don't have the courage to do it, so you can do it. Okay, so, you know, we sit in the chairs again, we wait to be called up. My turn comes to audition. I nailed it for the most part, except one little part. It wasn't wrong, but it wasn't like super amazing. And during my performance, the judge, you know how you can tell people are impressed with you by the look on their face, their nod, you know, raised eyebrows, different things like that. He kept doing things like that throughout my performance, which was so exciting. It was really hard not to burst right then and there, but so I had a really good experience this time. I had a really good audition. I walked out of there going, okay, what can I audition for next? Which is kind of a crazy thing to think about, because who is like eagerly waiting to audition? I am now. Like, I can do this. So just going through experiences give you confidence even. And so that was, oh, yes. So after the audition, I run back to the bus stop, and the bus goes, and it's all smooth, no time delays this time, thankfully, but there are these 3 women in front of me. Okay, so grandma, mom, and daughter. And the mom was on the phone with her dad, her own dad, and I hear her say that she needed to come, or they needed to find a lawyer because mom, being the grandma, got arrested. So I got to hear all kinds of stories on the train ride home with protests and whatnot, and it was just a crazy day running from one thing to another trying to make it on time. Then this summer, I started, I had connected, on Periscope, I had connected with this woman who actually did The Voice France, and she's an amazing singer. She's such a great person. She's so willing to connect with you, and she decided to start doing music business classes, like teaching them. And as soon as I heard about that, I wanted to jump on that bandwagon, because I was like, she's going to be an amazing teacher. I know she has a lot to offer, and I would be thrilled to work with her because she can take me to the next level of where I want to go. And I have not regretted it since. I have come so far. My first photo shoot happened. That was an interesting experience. It was really fun. I had a great photographer. She was so easy to work with. She made me feel very comfortable because I had no idea what I was doing. It was an experience where it was like, this is official. This is really me. So whatever it is you need to do, find a way to do it. What I ended up doing was contacting, I didn't have the budget for it, so I contacted a photography school and saw if there was a student that needed some practice. Whatever your dream is, there's a way to make it happen, and you just have to find creative ways to do it. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, give it a like and subscribe down below. I hope to see you again soon. I love you guys so much, and as always, dream big.